Oh my goodness, I'm so excited because today is a gorgeous spring day and we're going to do some planting. We're going to plant some vegetables. Look at this little guy. This is a cherry tomato. Oh my gosh, do you like cherry tomatoes? They're those little tomatoes that you pop in your mouth and they're just as sweet as candy. And we're going to grow them on my friend's back porch so that we'll have fresh cherry tomatoes all summer long. So now, there are lots of ways to grow food. You can have a farm, or you can have a patch of garden in your backyard, but you don't even need a backyard. You can plant right in a flower pot, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put them in these wonderful flower pots and have them right on our back porch. We have all kinds of dirt, and this is gravel, little bitty gravestones. So we'll show you that in a little bit, me and my friend. And pots. Let's count the pots. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pots over here. And over here, we have more. 1 for tomatoes, another one for lettuce. We have tomatoes here. We're gonna put them in pots today so that we can keep them on the deck. There's my friend. And the deer won't get to them. So we'll show you how this all works. So now, this is gonna be our cherry tomatoes' new house. It's a big flower pot. And the first thing we do is, oh my goodness, this is heavy. We put some of these rocks in the bottom of the flower pot. Why do we do that? Well, we do it so that when we give the cherry tomato a drink of water, after the tomato has drunk as much as it wants, the rest of the water drains, goes through to the bottom of the pot where these holes are. And the rocks keep the dirt from running away through the bottom of the holes and stay in place. Okay, so there's some stones. Okay, now we're gonna start filling this pot with this wonderful dark dirt. And oh my goodness, this dirt is gonna be so great for this tomato plant to live in. Here's some more. This is the part that you get help with from your moms and dads. Do not open these up yourself. And you can get kind of dirty. That's why I'm wearing gloves. Although, to be honest, I like the feeling of the dirt in my hands. Okay. Oh my gosh. Let's pull some of this out.
Pick it up and drop it.
Okay.
The whole bucket.
The whole bucket?
Pick that up and drop it.
Oh. Okay. Okay, now, let's take this little guy out of his pot. See what this plant looks like, friends? These are the roots of the bottom of the plant, and they're growing down to the dirt, and they're sucking all of the water out of the dirt and all of the food, the nutrients that live in the soil. and all of that, and that's how the plant gathers up all the goodness from the dirt. Okay, so now there's our little plant. We're gonna give him some more dirt around his outside. Make him nice and comfortable in his new home. Okay. And pat him in. And think about like tuck him in to his new house and make him feel nice and comfortable. And all summer long, he's gonna grow, 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 grow. We're gonna give him a place on the porch that's nice and sunny. Right over here. Look. He's got some friends to keep him company. That's another tomato. There's our lettuce. So we have a whole salad living right here in the corner of the porch. And in just a couple of months, we're gonna have so many beautiful vegetables and it'll be so delicious. Everything we grow starts out as a seed. Little seeds, big seeds, all shapes and sizes. Some things that we're growing today came to us already growing in these pots. And we're just gonna give them great, big, beautiful new pots, like their new house, where they'll grow all summer long into wonderful things to eat. But if you start early enough, you can start growing from seeds. You go to your store and you get these packets. And inside the packets are the seeds for whatever you want to grow. These seeds will turn into these wonderful peppers. Look at this. This looks like a delicious, delicious green salad, or maybe you put it into a stir fry. You see that all of these have Chinese lettering on them. Got these from a gentleman who is Chinese and loves to cook with Chinese vegetables, and that's what these are. What else do we have here? Oh my goodness, look at these. Look at these fun things. This is called gochujang. It is a Chinese vegetable. It's used in Chinese cooking, and oh, these are fun looking seeds. Look at these seeds. Oh my goodness. Wow. You have to start early though. You have to start early, and what you do is you put them in little pots on your kitchen windowsill where they can be like little tiny babies. And when they grow enough and are strong enough and sturdy enough, you put them into a pot or into your garden and you let them grow there. So when you're getting ready to garden, you can either start with little plants that you get at the grocery store or at the nursery, or you can start with seeds, like the seeds that I showed you. Now let's see, where are they? Oh, look at these. We're gonna try our hand at growing some of these, and you can use pots, but you don't have to. You can. Does anyone recognize what this is? It's from your eggs. These work just fine as itty bitty little flower pots for seeds. They're baby plants. All they need is a baby-sized pot, and that's what that is. So what we've done is we've filled it with nice, rich potting soil, and we're going to see. Oh my goodness! I know. Oh, look at them! Aren't they pretty? Just a few.
Gotta push them in.
Okay, Steven's telling me how to do it.
Yeah. Make a pencil hole. With your pinky.
Okay, put your pinky in.
Mm-hmm.
Make a hole.
Put
Put a few in and cover them over. And here we're gonna make a little hole with our pinky, few in, and cover them over. And there we go. We don't know if these will work or not. These seeds have been around a while. This is bok choy. It's used in Chinese cooking. So we're going to do 2 rows of bok choy. I'm gonna make their little beds with my finger. And now, let's see what these seeds look like. Oh, they're itty bitty little seeds. It's amazing to think that this beautiful plant will come out of this itty bitty little seeds. They're just a few. Just like that. Want to do 2 more?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Stephen. Oop, one more little place. Okay. And now we're gonna tuck them in. We're gonna tuck them in. Okay, they're just tiny, tiny. Okay, now let's, with these 2 little beds, we're going to grow some of these Boda seeds. They're Chinese peppers, but it says Boda here. They're Boda peppers. We have no idea what they're gonna taste like.
They look hot.
They look hot. All right, so just a few. Whoop. There we go. Tuck them in. Tuck them in. There we go. And 2 more beds here.
No, you filled
Oh,
them.
we filled these
we did
already?
all 4 of those.
Okay, so let's recount. We have Boda peppers. We have bok choy.
And you got that purpley one.
And what pretty purpley one. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. What does this package say? Well, unfortunately, I don't read Chinese, but it's this. And those are our plants, and we'll see what happens if they grow or not. Look, friends, here's our flower pot all put together. We're going to give it a nice drink of water. Now that the seeds have all been planted, I'm going to give them some water, and that's going to let them know that this is their new place, this is their new home, and have some water and stay a while and grow for us and make beautiful things to eat all summer long. We have bok choy, and we have all kinds of greens and a special Chinese pepper. All of these things, we hope they do well and that we grow. Doesn't look like much, but in a few weeks, in the right sun, if we take special care. I know Stephen's pointing out an ant. You know how I feel about ants. I love ants. There.
Didn't.
So anyway, do well, little plants. We want Chinese food this summer. Well, that was fun. We have planted all kinds of wonderful vegetables to eat. And now I thought we would sit down in the front yard next to this beautiful lilac bush and read a story about seeds. And this is a story about seeds, but it's also a story about being friends. Seeds carry the power of life, so they embark on amazing adventures. It's funny thinking about a seed going on an adventure. This is a sunflower, and these are sunflower seeds, and they grow right out of the front of this flower when the flower dies. Some take off for distant lands. Who can tell me what this is? This is called a dandelion. And when the story says that they take off for distant lands, let me show you what they're talking about. There are dandelions right in this front yard. Give me a minute, I'll be right back. You know those bright yellow flowers that live in your yard? After they die, they go to seed. They turn into the seeds for next year's flower. And this is what they look like. Isn't that pretty? It's magical, isn't it? So when our book talks about seeds taking off for distant lands, have you ever blown on one of these? It's supposed to be good luck. Watch me, friends. Oh my goodness, there they go. There they go. Every single one of those little fuzzies is going to take off and become a dandelion. Others wait to be carried to their destiny. Destiny is a big word. What do you think that means? Do you remember the ants that we saw in my peony bushes, friends, a couple of weeks ago? There they are, my favorite ant. I love them. They all live together in great big families in something called an anthill, which is under the ground and kind of looks like this. And they take seeds that they find on the ground and take them back to their families in the anthill. And those seeds grow. And destiny, what does that mean? It means they get carried off to wherever they're meant to be. That's their destiny. Once they find their place, seeds go through breathtaking transformations, breathtaking changes. Look what's happening to this sunflower seed. It starts like this. It gets a little root on it. It pops through. It gets bigger and bigger, and it's warmed by the sun. And here it is. Oh, this isn't a sunflower seed. Friends, do you know what this is, what this plant is supposed to be? Oh my goodness, it's a pumpkin vine. Seeds have the power to multiply in number. One pumpkin seed brings dozens of pumpkins. Oh my goodness. Well, now this pumpkin vine has 1, 2, 3, 4 pumpkins. But every one of these flowers will become a pumpkin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pumpkins. And each pumpkin brings hundreds of seeds. Look at these. Look at all of these pumpkin seeds inside this pumpkin. Have you ever cleaned out your pumpkin at Halloween time? That ooey gooey stuff in the middle that's filled with seeds? Every one of those seeds will become a pumpkin if you put it in the ground and take care of it. Seeds have the power to multiply in size. The tiniest seed in the world sprouts a beautiful orchid. Teeny, 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 tiny. There they are in their seed pod. And they're going to become this beautiful orchid. Seeds have the power to grow in difficult places. They can thrive despite the odds. Do you ever see things, little flowers and little plants growing between the cracks on a sidewalk? Imagine being so determined, so wanting to grow and be something that you've come forcing up through the cement. When we sow a seed, we take part in this amazing cycle. There are some friends planting vegetables. And we can plant many different kinds of seeds. A smile is a powerful seed. What do you think about that, friends? Can a smile be a powerful seed? Have you ever noticed that when your mom or your dad or your helpers or your friends smile at you, it makes you feel good? It's a seed that makes you feel like smiling back. Think about it. One that can bring joy and friendship. Oh, here are two friends helping each other, and look, they're smiling at each other because they're friends, and friends smile to make each other happy. Oh, there are also seeds that bring anger and misunderstanding. When those seeds grow, they pull us apart. Uh-oh. These two friends are not having a good time. They forgot how to take turns. Friends take turns. Seeds can only bring what they carry. Pumpkin seeds bring pumpkins. Kindness seeds bring kindness. She's sad, and her friend looks worried about her feeling sad. Well, you have lots of seeds, and you get to decide which ones to plant and which ones to help grow. You have seeds of kindness and seeds of love and seeds of sadness and anger. Seeds have whole worlds inside them, just like you. What do you think? That's a lot to think about. It started being a simple book about flowers and vegetables and turned into a book about feelings and friendship and smiling. There's a lot to think over about that book, a lot to talk over maybe. Anyway, I am so happy that you came and planted with me today and that we got to read this book about flowers and vegetables and feelings. I miss you all so, so much. And I can't wait to see you. But in the meantime, you have a wonderful, wonderful time with your families and with Miss Jackie on the class. And I hope to see you really, really soon. Take care.